Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about three important pillars of our future and the well-being of planet Earth. Number one, people. Number two, planet. Number three, posterity. What is it that we are going to leave behind for our future generations? I am inspired by what I observe in nature. I'm inspired but in what I observe in human nature. So, the core of today's topic is mother intelligence. It is the innate, instinctive intelligence developed by the universe in creating what we call as the mother, which is a universal being. That is why we refer to nature as Mother Nature, because from Mother Nature we receive everything as a gift, the gift of life. And mothers, whether they are human beings or from the animal kingdom or the plant kingdom, have common traits. And there is a lot that we can learn by observing how a mother gives birth, nourishes, cares for, protects, preserves her young ones. It's a commitment of a lifetime and beyond. So, mother intelligence has a lot to offer. So let's put this in perspective. First, let's talk about the world we live in. Ever since the smartphone was invented, touchscreen smartphones came into being in 2007, connected to the internet, we have seen a quantum leap in the amount of internet network data running through information superhighway that we call as the internet, and then human beings processing all of this information and producing more information for everybody to consume. This, of course, has led to a lot of progress, unbelievable amounts of progress and value creation, which was until then not possible. It was not even in the realm of imagination for human beings to make such rapid progress in such a short time, and it was only possible because of the internet and the smartphone, and everything else became possible with these two inventions and innovations. But today what we observe is a world which is merging with the digital world. Our physical world is merging with the digital world, and what we now have is a phygital experience. That means we experience our physical world, but that experience of the physical world is invariably being delivered by the digital world. In other words, you listen to music and watch music. While you experience music, this music is being delivered to you through a digital platform, whereas you relish it and enjoy it in the physical world. And when you experience the physical world, you capture a picture or a video, and then having created content of the physical world, you have digitized it, and then you're putting it out into digital platforms. Therefore, we are creating digital footprints and a digital twin of our life and life experiences as we experience into the digital world. So it's a bi-directional movement. When this bi-directional movement is in balance, where we are able to conduct ourselves, our personal and professional lives in balance, then definitely it's a tool for productivity. It's a tool to connect remotely with people and places which otherwise is not possible. And this has been the biggest boon for us during the pandemic, the presence of digital platforms which has completely abstracted time and space and brought people together across time zones, across geographies, so that we can continue to live our lives and be productive. However, on the flip side, there has been a lot of mental health issues because of excessive use of digital time, devices, and an overwhelming amount of data being processed by the human brain and our eyes being strained staring at digital screens. Therefore, we need to find a balance. And we have to learn to integrate a balancing framework into our being on a daily basis in order for us to continue growing using digital platforms, but in a smart and wise approach, with a smart and wise approach. So, where do we look for it? How do we do that? So, nature teaches us through mother intelligence that the most fundamental aspect of being a mother is to nourish. So, nourish yourself, nourish your being with the right elements, not with toxicity, not with unhealthy food, not with unhealthy amount of usage of digital content. So, nourish yourself in the right manner. That's the first learning. Second learning is have a vision for yourself. Have a vision for yourself. Ask the fundamental question, what is it that I want to accomplish with my time on planet Earth? It may be a spiritual quest, but it has a lot of practical applications in our daily life. It helps you to set priorities and make creative choices when you're overwhelmed with a whole host of information and you do not have a tool to make sense of it. So this is where your vision will pull you. Your vision will tell you, will allow you to discern of what is relevant. It will help you to curate your life and the content that you take into your brain to process. So that's step number 2, have a vision. Number 3, mothers are all about unconditional love. Unconditional love, non-judgmental unconditional love. Have that for yourself as well as for other human beings, for plants, animal and nature around you. Unconditional, that means without any expectations, without being non-judgmental. This will liberate you. It will reduce the baggage of expectations that you have from everyone else, thereby freeing you of precious brain power and mental space so that you can engage in creative things that you are passionate about. Care. Care for yourself and care for everything around you. Deeply loving and deeply caring gives you a lot of insights and is the key to wisdom. And that is how our ancestors developed wisdom. It's not always the case where people have to go through long years of study in order to become informed and wise and knowledgeable. There is ancient wisdom, there is innate wisdom in human beings and in nature. You just have to apply yourself, observe from nature and learn to gain that wisdom. But you need to be a loving and caring human being. You need to have a loving and caring approach, a mental outlook which cares for everyone, including yourself. Number 5, protect. Protect yourself. So for the pandemic, the instructions were very clear and simple. Simple is powerful, but simple is not easy. Just wear a mask and make sure you maintain social distance. Protect yourself and protect others around you. Similarly, in other aspects of life, protect yourself. Think about what you're consuming, whether it's food or the content on the web. It's a very important reflection that one must spend time on. And lastly, preserve. Preserve what has been provided through legacy. Preserve what you have already gained. It's a gift. Life is a gift, and everything we have is already a gift. Let us preserve it. The nature we have is already a gift. Let us preserve it and protect it and grow it. So, Mother Intelligence is a very simple but powerful framework, mental framework, for us to observe and consider, reflect and apply in our daily lives in order to become better people, in order to create better versions of ourselves. And unless we have a mental shift, we will not be able to see a reality shift. So that is how we can improve the people we are. And in doing so, we will also be improving planet Earth and moving towards sustainable development goals. A world where nature is protected, people are free, and everybody has universal basic income, and it's a borderless world free from misery. This is possible. We have to begin with a vision, just like a mother has for her children, with deep love and care, in an unconditional way. So, the last aspect is posterity. What is it that we are going to leave for the future generations? So, in order to make sure we safeguard our future, we must create it. And if we ask the questions, what is it that we are creating today? Then the answer, unfortunately, is not very clear, nor is it very positive. And that is why it is time that we come together, work on sustainable development goals, work on people, work on the planet, and make sure that for posterity there is a positive set of initiatives we are doing in our lifetime. So this is what I wanted to share with you, being inspired by Mother Intelligence, by observing nature, and there is a lot to learn from nature. So please bear in mind that being simple is extremely powerful. However, being simple is not easy. We can make it happen. Make the world a better place today and every day. Yes, we can. Thank you.